I heard the one call in. I could hear every once in a while. I could hear stuff over there.
You making a lot of noise over there.
Man, I'm rocking out over there. What you talking about? Join me sometime. Have a good time.
That coffee's good this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I made a good pot of coffee.
Yeah, clabbered milk you poured in it. That makes it sweet, don't it?
It does.
A little buttermilk in it.
Okay, boys.
Whoop whoop.
Hey, it's time for Ren and Stimpy.
Hey, we're here.
The Quik Mart hour.
Oh yes.
The Quik Mart. Keith and Kevin are in the house, and we say good morning to you fellas.
Well, good morning to you, Jeff.
Hey, it's you know what? I love rainy mornings. I don't know if you guys, and it's thunder and lightning outside.
Oh yeah.
But I never realized that when you come to this place and come to work, this is like a lightning rod central. There's like 3 or 4 towers that surround this building.
Yeah.
So you got to sort of time your entrance, in between lightning strikes.
Jump in right after the last strike.
Yeah, be ready to go. When it hits, go.
I imagine that tower's been hit a time or two, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would say so.
It'd have to be, wouldn't it?
One day, though, I'm going to climb that tower.
Are you really?
Yeah, that's my ambition. I'd love to get up there.
Well, Roger let you do it.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be here when you do.
No,
You gonna throw stuff at him or something?
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch you do
As a
it.
matter of fact, my first step, I'm going to go watch this. And I'm going to start climbing. My dad was a tower climber back in the days when he was in the military, and he put up towers. And I've never done it, but I always said, you know what, I'd like to do that one time.
Did you ever climb a telephone pole with the gaffs, with the...
No, I've never done that.
with the belt and the gaffs and all that?
Yeah, well, my dad could do it.
Yeah, I bet he could.
But,
yeah.
And those guys at the power system can do it too. They can skimmy up anything. Isn't that what it's called? Skimmy up a tree?
Is that the way you do it?
Sure, yeah. Skimmy.
Skimmy or shimmy?
Is it shimmy or skimmy?
I don't know.
I thought you shimmy down,
Scamper?
skimmy up.
Shimmy down and skimmy up.
I don't know. It's one of those words you use interchangeably and everybody understands what you're saying.
Exactly.
We knew what you meant.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's all that matters. So, we got into this discussion a little bit earlier this week about the bombing that went over, in Iran, and I'm proud of the president that he done that. This world has been bullied around for more than 46 years by Iran. To think that every time you go to a NATO meeting or to a UN meeting that you're being bullied by some third world state over in the Middle East, And I hope that's not the case anymore. But here's what gets me is now they're on this media saying, well, it wasn't as effective as it should have been and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I think it's brilliant for the president and for Pete Hegseth to go through this because I think it's one of the greatest pieces of disinformation that's ever existed. And
Explain.
Okay, so for disinformation to be effective, it has to be credible in some way.
Right.
And so, follow me on this. Think about what the narrative in the media was before the bombing took place. The narrative was that they have no enriched uranium. They're not there. They're not doing that. Okay, that was the narrative that we heard.
Yeah.
So now this piece of disinformation comes out saying, well, it may not have been as effective. Now the media is saying, yeah, it was there, but you didn't get all of it. It wasn't as effective. So it's awesome that they can throw a piece of disinformation. And I'm just saying, I don't know that it's disinformation. I'm just guessing that it's disinformation.
No, it's disinformation.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it is.
No.
And now the media they look like total idiots because for months and months and months and months and months and probably years they've been saying Iran's not really a threat. They don't have the capability of creating a nuclear weapon. They don't have the facilities. And then now they've changed their narrative to, well, you bombed them, but you didn't do a good enough job. So you've only put them a couple months behind now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, at least we took step one. You agree that it's there and it needs to be gotten rid of. So they can't go back on that narrative anymore.
Oh yeah, they can.
So
they have no trouble in going back and say, we didn't mean that.
So to make that narrative credible, you got to have the president talking about it, and Hegseth has given a thing this morning on it.
Yep.
A talk this
Oh,
morning.
he blasted him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I was.
You don't seem to have to worry about what any of this administration thinks because they say it straight up.
That's right.
Yeah, they ain't no hiding it. They're just gonna tell you. Yeah.
When you think about what happened over there, here you got these bombers flying at 30,000 plus feet or whatever, and they drop a bomb in a hole the size of a washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah. In air fueling.
Yeah.
30 something hours flying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. I mean, it's incredible.
Hats off to those guys.
Yes.
I heard they had a microwave oven in the kitchen in those bombers.
Oh yeah. Well, 37 hours. I hope they got something in there.
I think they got a hammock in the back and whatever, and it's like, hey guys, let's chill out. We're fixing to have to go to work in about 4 hours. Let's chill out.
Yeah.
And
Warm
There's
me
a
up
lot more
burrito.
room in those things than it looks like it ought to be.
So my theory is this. I have another theory too.
Yeah.
Last week, you remember the explosion that took place and nobody knows what it was?
Yes, have you figured it out?
I have figured it out.
Okay.
That we're in a direct flight path between the Air Force Base in Missouri and Tehran, and so I think the guys flew over the top
They
of
flew
us
over us.
at supersonic speed, and we heard the aftermath of that.
Huh.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
You could be.
Hey, prove me wrong,
I
Kevin.
bet you're.
Oh, I cannot prove you. No,
There you go.
absolutely not.
He's like the uncle you can't argue with.
That's
I bet
exactly
you're right
right.
about that.
Don't argue with your uncle.
That's right.
Now, I don't know what that was caused from. A lot of people are still speculating on that. But
Yeah.
I think it was a sonic boom. Every once in a while, they fly at 0.98 Mach, and all of a sudden, and every once in a while, you hit an air pocket where you speed up, boom, and it happens.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That stirred up the hornets.
Let's see what happens here.
Boom.
Let me do this. Let me do it this way because people can hear. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hey, you're on the air with us. Hey, you're on the air with us.
Yeah, got their tank qualifiers for your giveaway thing.
Well, we haven't yet, but we will. How about that?
We're always ready for
We're
quality.
ready. You want to qualify?
Yes, sir.
All right, Randy Weeks, right?
Y'all keep doing what you.
Okay.
Randy, you're in a bad sale.
I think
today,
so.
think.
Well, I know who that is. That's Randy Weeks.
Yeah.
All right, you ready, boys? Because here they come.
Let's open the gate.
Let's open
You
the
want to qualify? Let me tell them what they're qualifying for.
What? Tell us,
Go
Keith.
ahead. They know what they're qualifying for. I'll tell you that.
Hey, good morning.
Show 'em,
Who do we have here?
This is Jeff Kinslow.
Jeff.
Qualifiers.
Jeff Kinslow.
He's number 2.
He's number
Number
two.
two.
Taking 12 qualifiers.
And by the
today.
way, we're giving away.
That's right. A $25 gift card from Quik Mart. And right there it is. If the camera will go to me, apparently I'm not making enough noise. Oh, there we go. See?
That's it
There
right
we go.
There you go.
Spins like cash.
And who do we have here?
Pig.
Faye.
Hey,
Faye Pig, we got you.
All right.
And who do we have here? Bridget.
Bridget made it in.
I'm writing, but y'all keep
I'm
writing.
writing too.
I am not
Because
right.
sometimes you and I have different lists.
And good morning. Who do we have here? Gene Smith.
I almost write G every time.
Thank you, Gene. All right, Gene Smith, we're qualified you, and we're taking more qualifiers. That was number 5.
Yeah, she was number 5. So we.
766-9393.
That's right. I hadn't even told the number.
If you're in Alabama, you got down 931 first.
Yeah.
I can't make my numbers.
I got you over here.
And good morning. Who we got here? Jimmy?
Yeah. Is he alive?
Yeah.
Jimmy Hendricks, we got you.
Jimi Hendrix.
Hey,
Use me.
Who do we have here?
Sue Green.
Sue Green. Getting some new names today.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
Lenny Hall.
Jean Hall.
Lenny.
Lenny Hall.
Laney Hall.
Lenny Hall. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Lenny Hall right there.
How many you got now?
I got 8.
I
need 4
got
How many
eight.
you got, Jeff?
I got 8. If I could finish numbering.
We need 4 more qualifiers.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
Willard
Willard.
Hope y'all are enjoying the rain today.
All right.
Thanks.
And good morning. Who we have here?
Yeah, you got the number of the lady that had the green beans.
Yeah, that's 762-6200.
That's 762-6200. Dial that number.
Dennis Tipper just put his.
I got you.
We got you, Dennis.
I had a.
Enjoy your green beans.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
All right.
Did you say Betty? Benny.
Benny and the Jets.
All right.
Hey, Benny.
Hey, we like one more. We got one more qualifier to go.
One more.
And somebody's coming
Slide
in.
in.
One
as
more
we
caller
speak.
to go.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
This is so
Sue.
Sue.
All right. We have our 12 qualifiers, and that's going to do it for taking the qualifiers.
Wow, that was quick.
That didn't take long at
And
all.
we got more people wanting to qualify. We may go to a 24-sided dice
I don't know how we can do that.
We're going to have to get a wheel, ain't we?
and up the ante.
Yep. All right. Hey, good morning. How are you?
You have your qualifiers?
Yes, we do, hon. But who do we have anyway?
Deborah Green.
Hey, Deborah. Well, you just quite didn't make it, but we got all 12. Thank you, hon. Very good.
Try again next week.
Try again
Yeah.
next week. And speaking of, so getting stuff out of the way, you need to tell everybody about our weigh-in.
Oh,
had
yeah.
the weigh-in.
We forgot
yes.
about that last week just about.
Yes. Keith was at 238. He's down 2 pounds. Jeff is at 307. He's down a pound.
Yeah.
I'm at 244. I'm down a pound. And Huntley has not weighed yet, so he's
All right,
probably
very
he was
good.
up 2 pounds last week. So.
Hey, good morning. You on WDXE with us? Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Can I help you?
I was calling. I guess I called too late.
Yeah. You trying to qualify? Listen, let me tell you what you can do to qualify. Bring us some ice cream.
I can do that.
Thank you, Jerry.
I know who you're talking to there.
That's the ice cream man.
Yeah. Boy, he's a good guy. You know it.
He is a good guy.
Wow.
He's a good guy.
Hey, man, baby.
Hey, what were we talking about? We're talking about, we all went down and weighed this week. I'm ready to call it quits.
You are one.
I don't know. It's just, I think about you
Well,
guys.
what is
too
our
much.
deadline?
I think, do you
Somebody
know-
asked me the other day, I said, you know what, I don't know when it is.
I don't think we have a deadline this time.
No,
I think
it's
we're
I
just-
just
think
trying
we
to,
were trying to
deadline?
we were trying to be the first one to get to 20 pounds off.
Oh, that's right.
you're close though,
I'm
right?
close. I'm so close. I've been staying the same for the last 3 weeks. It's making me mad.
Yeah, Laney's glad.
But if I can get, how much more I need to get to?
Well, your highest point was 320, so you'd have to get to 300.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
It's going to
If you're
happen.
gonna do 300, do 299.
$2.99.
Yeah,
All right.
that sounds better.
I like it.
So, but every time I eat something, I think of you guys.
Well, thank you.
Like I had a piece of cake the other day. I was in Quik Mart. Talking about Quik Mart. I had a piece of that chocolate cake with chocolate icing that came from the commissary.
Yeah.
And I was in line, and I wasn't going to get it. I had my back to it, and it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Trying to ignore it.
It's talking to you, though, wasn't it?
So you know what's going through my head at that time, though? I'm thinking, Jeff's probably eating a piece of celery. Kevin's
Could
over
not
there.
have possibly went through your mind.
Kevin's over there in the work environment he's sweating out the 80s or whatever, and so I'm thinking I'm fixing to eat this piece of chocolate cake, and weigh-in's going to be a terror.
Have you been doing your Richard Simmons videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dancing to the oldies.
Yeah. You got them 1970s running shorts on?
Yes, I do. And the headband, I put the headband on.
And the tank top too, or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
Oh my gosh.
He made. I mean, he made a fortune.
He
doing
made a
that.
gazillion dollars
Yeah,
doing that.
became
Yeah.
rich and famous by doing exercising and
Yeah.
helping people out.
Yeah.
So
Maybe that's what I should do.
Help people out.
Well,
Create an exercise video for fat boys.
they got those chair exercises now. Somehow on YouTube it
Chair
follows-
yogas and chair exercises.
Yeah, it's like start doing this, and by the end of, and they do it by the month too. Like if you see one right now, it's like by the end of June you could look like this. And I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty cool.
You know, they've been doing that forever. If
Yeah.
you think about it, it goes all the way back to comic books.
Really?
Yeah. You remember getting comic books and on the back of them they'd have these ads where the little puny boy was getting sand kicked in his face, but if you do these exercises.
No, I didn't.
You
No,
don't remember that?
I never made it past the stamp collecting stuff. I always seen it for the stamps.
I always wanted the World War II Jeep that you could buy and it come in a box and you put it together.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought that'd be cool. I remember them ads.
you can probably find one of those. Hey, I gotta take this phone call. I got back. I had to, it's an emergency.
Okay. Well, he just up and left.
I tell you, left
Well,
us hanging.
he's got to take a phone call.
Well,
He's got to take it. That's okay. That's okay. Of course, you're listening to the Quik Mart Hour. We've
Yes.
taken our qualifiers.
we've got 12.
And while we're talking about Quik Mart, first of all, they have so many locations. They're so convenient. That's what it's about. A convenience store.
Yes. Hence the name, convenience.
Stopping in there all the time. Let's see. What in the world? I got a message from somebody.
Oh, what is this?
I didn't understand it. Let me look at it. It went by. It went by too fast.
Now, last week I got 20 cents off on my rewards. This week I actually got 15 cents, so I built back up pretty quick here.
Something about lifting an empty fork. I don't understand the
Oh.
lifting an empty fork. That would be a good exercise.
Yeah.
Lift an empty fork.
Mm-hmm.
So there.
I have trouble with that, though. My
well,
fork's
let me see.
always got a...
You know what? I would have been better this morning. Probably maybe another pound off, except for the fact that last night we had a potluck dinner at church.
Oops.
And that is, I mean, how can you resist that?
Well, I had
And it
pizza, because I was like him. I was sitting there thinking, oh, man, I
Don't need to eat this
I don't need
pizza?
the pizza, but
Oh, well.
it sure did smell good.
Oh, well, all right. Well, listen, the lines are open, 766-9393, while we're waiting on Keith to get back and whatever he had to address, because he's kind of the leader of this thing.
Yeah, he's got all the questions.
He's got all the questions, so he's, and he's gonna be doing that, so we'll figure out something. But,
Yeah.
But if there's anything you'd like to know,
That's right, because Jeff knows everything.
no, I know
Oh.
everything, but you know everything.
No, I don't know. I know useless stuff.
Well, that's what I know. 766-9393 if you want to be a part of the program until we keep something going until Keith gets back. And of course we are live on WDXE, live streaming,
Yeah.
and also on Facebook and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't checked it to make sure we're working, but I think we are. So anyway, we'll see who. All right, there we go. Gosh, there's a lot going on. I need to message my wife too about she's delivering Daniel to help with some work we're doing today, and that's being delayed. I got a message because of the lightning.
Oh.
So I hope she knows that. Maybe she's listening. Let's see who's on the phone and talk to somebody this morning. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hey, pretty good day, Jeff. How you doing?
Great, great. What can we do with you today?
You still take qualifiers?
Well, no, we've got all our qualifiers. We only we can only get 12, but we appreciate you. Try again next week, okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
done got our 12 qualifiers.
Yeah,
we
we
started a little late.
They jump in early now.
I'm telling you.
They jump in early.
They get a head start on everybody.
That's all right. So listen, what you been up to?
Oh, just sweating. Sweating to the heat, man. I tell you, it's been hot this week.
It has been warm.
It actually felt pretty good this morning, even though it was raining, but it was nice.
I was going to check and see while I'm looking right here. It's 75 degrees at the moment. Still calling for a high today of 90.
Yeah. It's going to be a
Now I don't know.
humid 90, I'd say.
It's
too.
going to be a humid 90. There's a lot of cloud cover right now.
Yeah.
And so that's holding, I guess, the temperature down a little bit. And the moisture. Seems like it's just sitting right here. It hadn't moved much.
Taking its time.
Taking its time. So
My
anyway,
yard's going to be another 3 or 4 inches. But
you know, we did not, let's see, it was last week we didn't get to mow.
Uh-oh.
And we normally try to mow before the weekend.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, that's Teresa, my sweetie, wants it looking good for the weekend
Of
for some
course,
reason.
yeah.
We don't ever have any company, but that's
Well,
what
somebody might be driving by.
somebody might drive by, whatever. But anyway, it didn't happen. So, and I kept noticing, I'm like, man, it's getting so thick. It's getting so. So Monday afternoon, I said, honey, I'm going to mow the yard. Well, don't you want to wait till toward the weekend? I said, no. If I waited till the end of this week to try to mow it, it wouldn't have never got it done. I like it choking the mower down even on Monday. Monday evening. So
You'd have been baling stuff.
yeah, I could have. Well, speaking of that, I've seen some beautiful fields of hay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a hay field around our house, and they come and cut it last night.
I love to see a fresh cut hay field, big field with those bales laying all in there. Of course, they're a little more pleasant sight now that they're round bales.
Yeah.
Those square bales used to give me nightmares.
I'm telling you.
Did you ever haul much hay?
No.
Did you not?
I tried to avoid that at all costs. I just, man, cause it.
Now we did quite a bit when I
I
was.
hauled it, but I didn't like it.
Well, I didn't say I liked it. I just
Oh, I
said.
thought you was talking about how much fun you had doing it.
Well, you know, the fun part was when you finally got paid a little bit for doing
Yeah.
it, and had a little gas money.
Yeah. Man, that was hard work for that pay though.
And it was always nice to get to ride on top of the bales to the barn and get a little air.
Yeah.
Get a little air on you, all that kind of stuff. So let's see who's on the phone. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hey, yeah, you know, it's ironic, you was talking about your yard, you know, you like to have it mowed on the weekend.
Yeah,
You kinda got away from it a little bit.
yeah.
I was in Kroger's the other day and I overheard two Mennonites talking. They said, you know, we went by old Jeff's good yard there and that thing was really grown up. We may have to build it for hay.
Yeah. Well, they.
Pretty far out in the country, you
Yeah.
know. I overheard those two gentlemen talking and said that.
Yeah, I have some Amish neighbors, so I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
But I just thought I'd pass that on, you know. I know your wife stays on you quite a bit about that yard.
If it ain't that, it's something else.
Yeah. That's what this part of being married is about.
That's how you have a happy marriage.
Yeah.
You know all about that, don't you?
Yeah, buddy.
Attaboy.
Yes, sir.
Attaboy. Big
I
D.
tell Mr. Smith there that he's doing a good job, and I'm proud he's weathering the storm up there in that hot building he has to work in. But,
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you.
all right.
Can you help me sell my Buick?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Yeah, we could try to sell it. I would have figured Lanny done had that thing gone.
Well, he loves it too much. That's the problem.
I see him and Chevy sitting out in his lot.
They just hugged up on each other sitting in it.
They'll crank it up at 12 o'clock, sit out there and listen to the news. Some of the grandkids in there with them too, let them climb over the seats and all, you know. Like
There you
they
go.
used to.
Yeah, I don't. It's all right, buddy. It's all right. Thank you, man.
See ya.
See ya. Big D right there.
Well, that's the problem. Laney likes it too much.
He's what it is. He likes it too much.
He likes that 12 o'clock news listening.
That's
Sit
right.
there,
He's got
put
that.
Shelby in.
Still got all those good buttons and everything. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So you got big plans for the rest of the week? What y'all doing?
Oh, we're getting ready for the 4th.
Yeah.
That's not this weekend, but the next weekend. So.
Yeah.
Y'all do anything special for the 4th?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Not really. Not really. We don't.
Shoot off fireworks or anything?
Listen, I like to go to fireworks shows. Now, when I was younger, I liked to shoot them myself.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't. I'd rather just watch.
You can't run fast enough? Or?
No. No, I have figured this out though. I like to, if I do buy fireworks, I like to buy the one big cake thing that the biggest one I can afford to buy, and just have one big thing. Just light the fuse and let that be it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're a lot of fun, ain't you?
Well, if you get the right one, they last. I mean, it's a big show.
Yeah.
If you get the big,
A big one?
a big one.
Do you dance around it with a
You
sparkler?
know, it's
or
kind of like
anything?
the size. It's kind of like the size of a small cooler.
Yeah.
You know, and you light the fuse on that thing and then run like the devil.
Mm.
So there you go. Speaking of the devil,
There he is.
My goodness.
just leave us high and dry.
So I guess I owe you a little bit of explanation right there. So I'm working on I'm the project manager at Quik Mart, and we're working on a building project in Columbia. And we've been working on it for several years, and I needed to have a conversation with the mayor, and I've been waiting on a phone call from him. That was him right then.
Well,
And so I couldn't not
you
take
didn't
that
want to put him
call.
live on air?
No, but his name is Chaz Mulder. He's the mayor of Columbia, and he says he sends his well wishes to everybody that's listening in Lawrenceburg and around the area. So He's a great guy too. I don't know if you know Chaz. I worked with his dad for years, Rick Mulder, and I didn't know that they were kin until Chaz became mayor up there. So anyway, I hated to step out, but I hope you understand. But do we have time for trivia? Is it time for that, or y'all already did trivia?
No, we did not do no trivia. We just talked about you the whole time you was gone, about how bad you was for.
I should have had the radio on while I was out there. So Jeff may not be ready.
I'm ready.
All right, so today's trivia is going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
And what it's going to be is I'm going to give you the first letter of the answer. In fact, you're going to pick the first letter of the answer that you want. So I've got questions whose answers are from A to Z. And then I got 10 questions in every category. So Kevin, if you say give me A1, I'm going to read you question A1, and your answer is going to begin with A. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Okay.
I got you now.
Yeah. So you can say any letter in the alphabet so that you know, listen, last week was a runoff. Jeff was like Secretariat, and Kevin, you were like the
Not to mention Huntley.
Yeah, you were like the horse on Walt Disney on Pluto or whatever his name was.
He was like
he's a dog, ain't he?
what was it? Francis the Talking Donkey.
Thanks,
Mr. Ed.
Jeff.
You were like Mr. Ed. So
The talking
I get a
mule.
lot of feedback.
Francis
on
the
that.
talking
It's like,
mule.
we gave Jeff all the easy questions. last
See,
week.
everybody agrees with that.
Yeah, I can't never get ahead. But Jeff, you're super smart. So which one of you guys want to go first?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Let him go first
All right,
because
Kevin.
Trace is texting me and I've got to.
All right, Kevin, give me a letter and a number.
Q1.
Q1, okay, and that's going to be a tough one.
Oh, great.
I had to scroll down to it. I didn't print them out today because it was 12 pages long. All right, so this answer starts with
Starts
Q.
with a Q.
Okay, what wireless charging standard is named after a Chinese word for life force?
Quasar.
No, that's a great.
Well, I said I thought Q because there can't be a whole lot of questions about a Q word, but apparently there can be.
Yeah, there is. Jeff, do you want to try that one? I'm gonna
right.
allow second tries.
Just tell me the
Okay,
question
here's the
again. I had to
question.
text Teresa
All right,
something.
this starts with Q. What wireless charging standard is named after a Chinese word for life force? What's a Chinese word for life force?
Quicken, I don't know.
No, that's okay.
I have no idea.
It's Quai, Q-I.
Kwai.
Yeah.
Why?
The bridge over the river Kwai.
Yes. Remember that? That hit my... Jeff, your turn. Give me a letter and a number.
Let's do B1.
B1, you got it.
You got to know one to be one.
All right, B1 is this. Groundhog Day probably comes from a German tradition which, I'm sorry, let me start over. Groundhog Day probably came from a German tradition. Which animal did the Germans look for?
A beaver.
The beaver is incorrect. Kevin, do you want to try? It is a B word, though.
So it wasn't a beaver. A brown squirrel. I don't
A
know.
brown squirrel is incorrect. It's a badger.
Badger. I actually had heard that before, and
Yeah,
I
I
couldn't
have
think of
not heard
badger.
that.
You would think if you held up a badger to tell the weather, he'd light the fire up. In you. Those Germans are pretty tough. All right, this is
So
time
far,
out.
we're being nothing.
Yeah. Our audience is happy though.
Yes.
Jeff's not getting all the answers. Okay, Kevin, give me a letter and a number.
A 126.
No, it's got to be 1 through 10.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
A10.
A10. The northern lights are the Aurora Borealis. What is the name given to the southern lights? Jeff knows.
Aurora Oldsmobile. I don't know.
No, that's pretty close. Aurora.
Oh,
I'm going to believe you have. It's Aurora something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Aurora Australis.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't give you a chance to steal.
Ah, thank goodness, because he'd have got down.
I didn't want him to answer.
Oh.
These are not. You're picking your own.
All right.
There's some easy questions in here.
What numbers are them?
You just have to pick.
Let's go to D1.
D1, okay. D1. Dirk poignard, and stiletto are all types of what?
Say that again?
Dirk, poignard, and stiletto are all types of what? Starts with a D.
Diamonds.
No. Kevin, do you want to guess?
I have no idea.
Dogs.
No.
Oh. Well, don't say no like we ought to know
No.
that.
Idiot. What do you want me to say?
How dumb can you be?
Oh, all right, what is it then?
It's daggers. They're
Daggers?
all types of daggers.
Well, I thought stiletto was a knife,
I
but
thought it
it's
was like a high
dagger.
heel shoe,
Well, yeah, there's that too.
but it don't start
I
with a
can't
D.
believe I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Okay, Kevin, your pick.
Z10.
Z10. You got me going all the way to the bottom of the
Make
page.
you work.
Z10. Which fictional character in Nickelodeon's animated television series Avatar, The Last Airbender, was the crown prince of the Fire Nation? You want me to read that better?
No, it ain't gonna matter.
Which fictional character in Nickelodeon's animated television series Avatar, The Last Airbender, was the crown prince of Fire Nation?
What was the letter?
Z.
Oh.
Are y'all going to get any of these?
No.
You're close. You started with the Z. I heard
Yeah,
the Z come out.
Z. Cyclopean.
No. that's
Zolopolis.
I had no
Zaki.
idea.
Zuko.
Zuko. Yeah, that was it.
I didn't know
I've never
Nickelodeon had a
seen the
series
last
of
Airbenders.
So you
I
just
didn't either.
here's what Keith did. He said he did an AI search,
Oh.
and he said, let me come up with some trivia questions that nobody will know.
No, I just said Jeff and Kevin.
Jeff and Kevin won't
What
know.
are some questions Jeff and Kevin?
Is it my turn?
Well, it works
there's like,
so far.
There's like 8,000 results. All right, it's your turn, Jeff.
Let's do F1.
F1, you got it right here. F1 is an easy question. Any important face of a building, usually the principal front of the main entrance is a
Facade.
facade is correct.
Yes, the real estate guy.
I got that one.
John, I don't even have to give you any extra points today because Jeff
Oh, you're
got the
gonna
first
love
right
it.
answer.
I only have 1 point.
You want to weigh in first?
I need to weigh in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wearing heavy boots today, though.
Oh, is that what? Kick him off in.
While John's weighing in, we will segue over into Quik Mart convenience stores. You
Yeah.
Or 6.4.
you
I
know,
can't
they've
wait
got
to get there.
my favorite, ex-mayor's special, which
246.
is a
Yeah.
what is it?
You're down 2 pounds. You're back where you started.
We're all down this week, John.
Yeah. Woohoo!
We're sweating it off.
That's what it
That's
is.
exactly what's going on. So,
Uh,
John,
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Jeff leads the thing here 1-0.
What's the subject matter?
The subject
you
matter
are,
is all
You're
over the
picking.
board. So basically, you're going to pick a letter of the alphabet and a number between 1 and 10, and I read you the question.
Okay.
Okay?
L.
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 L5.
L5. I'm going to read John L5.
Oh, that was a good combination there. L5.
I've done this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
We're fixing to find out.
All right. What state in the east central U.S. is home of Fort Knox and has a capital called Frankfurt?
Kentucky.
Kentucky is correct. Thank you, John.
Yes, sir.
That don't start with an L.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on K's.
I didn't say K5.
You meant to say K5?
It didn't even stump John at all. He's like,
It's like I'm like,
I got my points.
all right, so we won't read that one again. So you can't pick K5.
I'm picking K5.
is it my turn?
Yeah, I'll give
You
John
can't
a
even get the
point.
right letter, so you're not going to
No, it's
remember.
Kevin's turn. We're skipping you.
Oh shoot.
Because
Okay.
you got one right.
Kevin.
Kevin.
K5.
You're not doing yeah, I've already read it.
Oh. Well, give me L5 in.
L5 is this. What was a Roman measurement that consisted of 1,500 paces?
1,500 paces, a linear mile.
No, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, you did good there with a good
Oh,
guess.
so
Yeah.
what was it?
It was a good guess.
I'm fixing to give points for excellent guesses.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, we got a chance still.
John, do you know what it is?
I do not.
I don't know.
Okay, let me give you a hint.
Yes.
They made a submarine movie that used this in its title. Starts with the L.
A summary movie?
Yeah.
Submarine.
Submarine.
A submarine movie?
Sandwich.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said summary.
No, submarine.
Submarine?
He said submarine.
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 Oh my gosh.
Found a word.
This is a bad day.
Found a word Keith can't say.
Submarine.
Oh, there you go. That's
There
better.
you go, I said.
I have no idea.
I think there might not have been a submarine. I don't know.
I'm not. The only thing I think of Red October that don't start with an L. And
No,
then there's
so
Lead
a
October.
Roman measurement that consists of 1,500 paces is a league.
league.
Oh, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Was that a submarine movie?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Kevin,
But you said it like it was the name of a submarine.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why.
John, it's your turn again.
How'd that happen?
Because we skipped Jeff.
You're just lucky.
We were getting back in order. We're getting back in order.
C4.
I
C4.
still don't have a turn.
You will after John.
Okay.
You're not getting the second guesses anyway. So.
No, I know.
All right, John, this is a C question. What structure in the back of the brain governs our motor control?
So, repeat that question.
What structure in the back of the brain governs our motor control? Starts with a C.
No clue.
No, they don't begin with C. They don't begin with the C.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, you probably know that.
Cerebellum?
Cerebellum is correct.
I'll clap.
Everybody
Yeah.
on board.
Give him 3 points. I mean, who knows that? He's had a brain.
I do.
You got to have a cerebellum, I
My
guess.
cerebellum hurts.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
Let's do a P.
A P?
What,
A
what
P. P3.
P3. PP.
Y'all are picking great questions today. There are some easy questions in here.
How would you do that?
That's,
I know which one.
K5 was one of those questions.
Yeah, K5 was a pretty good question.
All right.
For an L.
Yeah, for an L, it's great.
Okay, Jeff, P3 is an easy question. Which word describes two lines which are always the same distance apart?
That would be parallel.
That's correct.
I'm not smart enough for this section.
You know what parallel is.
I do know what
Okay.
it is, but I don't understand all that.
All right, my turn.
Okay.
K5.
No, you're not getting K5.
Oh, K4 then.
K4, you got it.
One next to it's got to be easy like it, right?
Yeah, I think they sort of alternate.
Crap. I sure went K3.
I hope I don't read you out of the wrong section.
K5.
K4.
Oh.
Which foodstuff has the name which translates into English as on a skewer?
Kebab?
Kebab is correct,
Hey,
Kevin.
I was right. See,
You should
no
have
one
been
next
winning.
to it. You better pick a K.
K5.
You already picked K5.
No, actually, you picked L5.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No,
You
I
gave
read
it
you
K5.
That's right.
J4.
J4 is this. A large celebration or party, typically a lavish or boisterous one, would be called what?
Hold down.
No, it starts with a J.
Oh.
Not Spanish. J's not an H. Jorge.
Starts with a J.
Yeah, starts with a J, and it's a large celebration or party, typically a lavish or boisterous one.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Jeff, do you have a clue?
I don't really think I do.
What about you, Kev?
A large party begins with a J. Jazz Fest.
No, but that's a great answer.
Why, thank you.
What'd you call it?
Jazz Fest.
That would be a jamboree.
Jamboree.
Why did we not know that?
I don't know. Because I don't think of jamboree as a party. I
We
guess.
got people screaming at the radio
You know,
right
they're
now.
probably
It's
trying to-
jamboree.
If someone knows the answer we're struggling with, call us.
They know.
766-939.
They know.
Is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
Let's go to M4.
M4 is this question. What Vietnam traveler, I'm sorry, I need to start all over. I've got to get a new set of glasses, guys. I'm having to make these words out.
Vietnam.
So scratch the word Vietnam out. That was probably gonna, it wasn't the word.
That seemed to be the main most thing there for me.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so what Venetian traveler and explorer landed in China and reached Kublai Khan's court in 1275.
My gosh.
I do know this.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
And it starts with an M.
Radio silence.
Yeah, hang on. Just give me, no, I know this. Marco Polo.
Marco Polo is correct.
Oh, look at
That
you.
should be like a 10 point.
I'm telling you, I tried to, you know, John, you wouldn't in here, but people have gotten on to me because Jeff's getting all the questions right. And his IQ level is through the roof. You know.
Because you're giving those easy ones like that one.
Yeah, like the Marco Polo. I should have said what
What
two
Vietnam?
word- what
I
two
know
word-
Marco Polo's from Vietnam.
If he'd have left it Vietnam, I would have never
Yeah,
figured it out.
that's right. All right, Kevin, your turn.
Yes, sir. How about K3? I'm looking
You're
at
going to stay in the
K.
K's, aren't you?
Yes.
K3, translated as wooden temples. What is the name of the capital city of Nepal? Do you know this?
Yeah,
No, it's a song.
What's the letter?
it's a song.
Yeah,
K. Kingsport.
No,
Castanopia.
no, that's
Closer.
you got it.
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu
Oh
is correct.
man! Oh, that's a song. I should have known
The
that.
word, I don't think it's. I think it's in a song. It's not.
Oh, it's a song.
I've got this
Ain't
high
going to
interest.
Kathmandu.
I've got a high interest in the Mount Everest.
So, are you going to climb it one day?
No.
You better hurry.
Well, that's where Mount Everest is at.
So, you know what I would suggest if you're going to do it? Go in the summer.
Yeah, no kidding. Why do they
That
know
would be a
about
good
summer?
idea.
I don't think there's.
I don't think it matters. Once you get
Yeah.
above 10,000 feet, it don't matter if it's summer or winter.
Most people die.
There's a lot of people
Yeah.
who don't make it. I'm
Yeah,
talking
but-
about don't make it
Yeah, but
back.
if you're going to die somewhere, why not Mount Everest?
Why, man?
I'd rather die down at the beach or somewhere like that.
There you go. Then that's a possibility.
They, I mean, they leave them. They don't bring them with them. They don't bring them back. They pass
No,
them.
they leave them.
They pass them going
They're
up.
they are markers. They use them as markers.
They don't ever thaw out.
Mm.
You know they've concreted Peach now, and it's not the same.
No, it's dangerous now.
No, it's all right.
Concreted peats, okay.
Yeah, they put a concrete low water bridge over there.
Okay, yeah, that ain't the same.
Okay, whose turn is it?
It's gotta be my
John's.
turn.
John's.
It's John's.
I
Yes,
missed
John.
Kathmandu.
Yeah, you missed Kathmandu. John got it.
A1.
John, your turn.
A1.
A1.
Steak sauce.
Figure they're earlier, they're easier.
We've already had Z10, so A1 is appropriate. All right, John. What is the only country besides Azerbaijan that starts with A but doesn't end with an A? So I'll give you some hints. It's not Australia.
You said country?
Yeah, it's not Austria. It's not Albania.
It's not Africa.
It's not Africa.
It ends with A, so it's got to be a.
I don't know.
You do know, but you just don't know it. Does anybody else know? It's the
Jeff knows. Jeff wrote
the only other country besides Azerbaijan that starts with an A but doesn't end with an A.
Azerbaijan was the first thing I would have thought of.
Now I know it. That's the only one that stuck on your mind.
The only other one I can think of ends with an A, so it's not supposed to end with an
You got any clue, Kev?
I do not know.
Afghanistan.
A. Afghanistan.
That's a place I'd like to visit.
Yeah.
I'm out.
It took me a minute. Okay.
Oh heck, I read you A2, John.
Okay, great.
Sorry. All right. We'll make it. We'll make it up to you, John. Jeff, your turn.
Okay. Let's go to B4.
B4.
Or after.
Before or after?
Bingo.
This B word. What is it called when fat and juices from the roasting tin are spooned over the meat while cooking?
Oh my goodness. We know Jeff gonna know this one.
I'm gonna say basting.
Basting is the correct answer. Jeff, how are you getting all the easy ones today?
I don't know. You're doing it to me.
A1.
A1, you got it, Kev. Kevin, what's the name of a woman who is superior to a convent in certain religious orders?
Say it again.
What is the name for a woman who is superior to a convent in certain religious orders?
Starts with an A.
Starts with an
Stephanie.
I think it's the Avon lady.
A. That's a good answer.
Amazonian. I don't know.
Amazon woman.
It's not Amazon.
Yeah.
That's
John?
deserves a point.
I
though.
know, you got old Johnny on that one.
All right, so I don't know this one. It's and I'm probably gonna say it wrong. It's a BESS, ABBESS.
Not familiar with that.
Never heard of it.
Not familiar with
It's
that.
107 degrees in here.
Maybe that's why I did.
It's hot in here.
Hey, so TVA has asked everybody to raise their thermostats to 78. Have you done it yet?
No.
I have not.
No.
Yeah, do me a favor, call TVA right now. Let's ask them, is their thermostat set on 78 at the office?
That would be funny.
Yeah,
I'm
It's
at
on
70
62.
I'm at 72 at my house.
all right, whose turn is it?
John's.
No, I just did it.
Oh, Jeff.
It's yours.
Is it my turn already?
No. Who had the one with a BESS?
That was me.
That was you, so it's John's turn.
Yeah.
I don't feel right. Go ahead.
What do you want?
C2.
C2. John, are you getting sick over there?
No, I've been mowing grass in the dust.
All right, John, this is a name of a country that I'm looking for. It begins with the letter C. And in what country was Greenpeace founded in 1971?
Korean peace.
Greenpeace.
Greenpeace.
Greenland. No.
No.
No, it starts with a C.
Greenland.
Close to Greenland.
Greenpeace. I know this. What country?
Yeah, it's close to Greenland.
It is.
You Buzz. I can't. I don't know.
It's.
What did he say?
I didn't say anything yet. I don't know. That was the clue. Close to Greenland. It's. I'm not going to give it to either guy. It's Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
Canada.
Right up there.
I can't believe y'all didn't know that.
I can. Your turn, Jeff.
All right, Jeff. Pick a letter.
What letter would I pick? G?
Yeah, we probably have
Let's
G.
do a G54. No, that's a bingo number.
Yeah.
G9.
G9. G9 says this, in 1969, the Mystery Machine made its debut with Scooby-Doo and his gang of mystery solvers. What type of dog was Scooby?
Oh man, he was a Great Dane.
Great Dane starts with G. And Jeff, with that, you have a commanding lead of 5-2.
Uh-huh.
Kevin.
X1.
X, oh my goodness. There
Can't be a lot of stuff in X.
Do you know a lot of
right?
X words?
See? It's got to be easy.
X-ray. Answer.
His?
X1?
Yes.
Also a huge TV franchise. What describes a noteworthy special talent or quality? Let me read that again. Sometimes these are the first time I'm reading these questions, so it takes me a second reading to get it right. Also a huge TV franchise. What describes a noteworthy special alert or quality?
X Factor.
That is correct, and it's not the word alert, it's the word talent. I tell you, my glasses are horrible. I'm having to push the computer way away. X Factor is the correct answer.
Well, the only reason I got TV franchise, so that was,
Yeah.
I know there's a show called The X
Seems like
Factor.
I had to wear your glasses last week.
Yeah.
Need some?
Yeah, I need those ones around your neck.
There you go.
You got like 7 minutes, so.
You gotta take your ears. This is just, that's the wrong one. We need to take up a collection and buy you glasses.
No, I got some in my card.
Those
my
look really
Amazon
good
card.
on you, by the way.
They do, don't they? Matches my beard. Now I can read. What?
We'll see.
What the hell are these? Yeah. All right, whose turn? Is it your turn, Jeff?
Yes,
No,
it is.
No.
John's turn.
John's turn. Oh, goodness.
John, we don't want like leaving you out. Pick a question.
B4.
I
He
think
done picked B4.
B5.
B5.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Okie doke. That's probably the hardest question on the page, John. So pick another question.
L2.
L2. And I'll go back to that.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
You sank my battleship.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Do you
right.
remember that?
I do.
Okay.
You know, we have these hard questions today. Let me segue into something. We have these hard questions today, and we're struggling with them. But you know what's easy? Going to Quik Mart,
Well,
and
yes,
grabbing a
it is.
biscuit and a chocolate milk, and enjoying the rest of the morning.
Oh,
after
some
this is
chocolate
over.
milk.
I heard it. John can't wait to get
I
there.
can't wait to, I've heard that on your ad. And
How you like that?
I do. I gotta get something out of that.
I'll put that in production.
Yeah.
Okay, what number did you say?
He needs to get you on
He
advertising.
said L something.
Yeah. Okay, John, the question L4 that you selected was, what has been the occupation of most American presidents prior to politics?
An attorney, lawyer.
Yeah, that's correct.
Lawyer.
Way to come out of that there.
He pulled the nose of the plane.
I knew what you were gonna say. All right, Jeff, your turn.
Let's go to, H. That'll do it.
Oh, yeah, we hadn't had an H word.
Let's do an H. H2.
H2 is this question right here.
Yeah.
The 4 throwing events at the Olympics are shot put, discus, javelin, and this. Starts with H.
H.
Yep,
Throwing event. It's a throwing event with an H.
yep, throwing event at the Olympics.
The only thing I can think of is hurl. No, hang on just a second.
They don't hurl at the Olympics. What do they do?
Hang on a second.
You bunch of watermelon before you go.
Yeah. Ralph. Driving a porcelain bus.
I'll probably kick myself.
They have a bunch of toys lined up.
Yeah.
Jeff, Kevin, you
I have
want
no
to
idea.
guess? It's a hurling event at the Olympics, and it's not. It starts with an H, and it's not the shot put, it's not the discus, and it's not the javelin. What else do they throw?
Disc and a throw a javelin. What else do they? A hammer?
Boom! John got it. Hammer.
Woo!
The hammer throw. That's
Right.
right. Hammer throw.
Them
John,
claw tail
John.
hammers.
I don't know where you got
John,
it.
you moved into
The
second
hammer.
place.
That's a good. That's the one that's on the chain, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's a ball on the chain that
If it hadn't
spin
been for
around.
the
around.
H, I never would have got that one.
All right. See,
That-
Kevin, it's your turn.
That's
Why,
good.
yes it is.
That's good.
I'm going to stick with the X's and go to X10.
X10.
X is 10.
Yes it is, ain't it?
You're not going to get it.
Wait to just blow you out of the water.
Well,
You're not going to get it.
I'm just going to say, if you get this, I'm buying you a biscuit at Quik Mart. All right. The basic function of what part of a plant to transport water from its roots to this system and leaves. I'm sorry, I can't even still read. This basic function of which part of a plant is to transport water from roots to stems and leaves.
Wait,
What is the transport mechanism? I'm butchering these questions.
I'm telling you.
I gotta give you some glasses. I even made the words bigger.
It's xenophobia.
No, but
Buy me a
that's-
biscuit.
No, but that's close. I'll probably get you some mustard to catch it.
John knows what it is. Tell him, John.
John, what's the basic function of the plant that transports water from its roots to its stems and leaves?
Extract.
No, it starts with an X.
It's extract.
That starts with an E.
Well, not Revelo, it's an X.
It's called xylem, X-Y-L-E-M.
Well, that wasn't too far off.
No, you were pretty close right there.
How close was he?
No, he's right.
X.
Once again, boys, I can't believe y'all didn't know that.
Once again, I was right.
Oh my goodness.
Kevin, you'll never know this.
You
All right,
got
John.
Like 2 minutes.
Okay. One more question for John. You can,
Of course.
John,
Oh
you
my
can
gosh,
tie
we
this
gotta hurry
with the correct answer. You can tie this.
C10.
C10, okay, get the dice out while John's answering this question right here. Okay, in Greek mythology, Polyphemus was the leader of which group of mythical giants with one eye?
That's so easy.
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Cyclops is correct. John, you tied it up. I added the with one eye.
Good thing I'm a good lip reader.
So,
I thought if he didn't get that with one eye, that's a...
John, let me read off our qualifiers, and we're going to roll the dice. Jeff, John, you want to roll the dice?
I'll roll it.
All right, so number 1 is Randy Weeks, number 2 is Jeff Kinslow, number 3 is Faye Pig, number 4 is Bridget Hendricks, number 5 is Gene Smith, number 7 is Jimmy Hendricks, let me back up. Number 1 is Randy Weeks, number 2 is Jeff
You
Kinslow,
gotta get some
number 3 is
classes.
Faye Pig, number 4 is Bridget Hendricks, number 5 is Gene Smith, number 6 is Jimmy Hendricks, Number 7 is Sue Green. Number 8 is Lenny Hill. Number 9 is Wanda Chapman. Number 10 is Dennis Tipper. Number 11 is Benny Pig. Number 12 is Sue Long. John, roll the dice.
What is that?
I think it's 6. The dots at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix is our winner.
How about
Jimmy, you
that?
won a $25 gift card
Jimi
to
Hendrix.
Quik Mart convenience store. And we're out of time.
We are out of time.
Yeah.
We got to get up and get out of here and go do the real job, boys.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, another good one. See you next time.
See ya.
See.
Golly, I couldn't read all those glasses for real. The words are all together.